Okay, so I'm in San Francisco. The fog is rolling in, the wind is picking up, so I'm gonna get started. I'm looking over towards the East Bay. If the fog rolls in here, this should still be in light, so I'm not gonna lose the light out in this direction. Here's where I'm set up, and I've got my tripod easel today, and I'm working on a 12 by 12 inch panel. My usual palette of colors, and I'm of course using liquid, mineral spirits in a brush washer. And I'm gonna try to use, I'll probably use this number 8 natural bristle to block it in, and I'll try to take the painting as far as I can with this brush. Those birds you're hearing, by the way, are parrots. Okay, so there is the composition, and definitely challenging, you know, because I want to keep it simple and focus on big shapes. The bottom portion will be hopefully higher contrast and then just more atmosphere in this top half or top portion. Okay, so there is the rough in, and I'm just trying to keep things simple at this point, focusing on big shapes. And I can already see value-wise, I need to darken the top portion here so that the bottom portion appears to be brighter. Also, to the Yerba Buena Island here and the bridge are too dark. So I think I've got the top portion pretty close to where I want it. I've got some shadow, a cast shadow here from the roadway, and even though it appears dark, you know, when I look at it out here, you can barely see it, it's so far away, But even though it appears dark out there, I know there's a lot of atmosphere, so I'm lightening everything up a bit, and it's going to appear darker when it's indoors as well, so I'm keeping that in mind. Okay, so I'm mixing up a dark green for the trees using ultramarine, cadmium yellow medium, and alizarin crimson. Okay, so here's what I finished up with. When I got home, I decided that there was way too many buildings on the bottom. So I actually ran it through the table saw while it was wet and chopped off about 3 inches of the bottom. And I like that a lot better. My intention was to have like the bottom third with buildings, but then I was backed up against a bush, so I couldn't walk back. So I didn't realize that the buildings had taken over the painting. There were just too many buildings. I didn't want them to be the main feature, but they kind of took over. I wanted them to, you know, be in the foreground and create a sense of depth, but have the eye be able to pass over. So anyway, so I thought the painting was kind of a loss, so I thought, all right, I'm just gonna chop it, and there's like sawdust up here. It was a good experiment. Actually, now I kind of like it, and I'll probably do some touch-ups or whatever. And there is a little bit of sawdust on here that's stuck to the paint, but if I just let it dry, that'll just brush off. Most of it will brush off. If you get sand or dirt or bugs or whatever, just let the painting dry and then just brush it off. All right, as usual, thanks for hanging out, guys. If you'd like to see some extra videos and help support the channel, there's a Patreon link down below. I got a bunch of extra videos on there. Like I said, it does help support the channel. It keeps me making these videos. Link down below. Other than that, stay creative, and I'll see you guys in the next video.